Alright, you guys, I'm here to review Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, the fourth Harry Potter movie in the series. Let's talk about this. So, year 4 of Harry Potter. Uh, Obviously, this movie starts off, he's going back to Hogwarts again, only this time we don't see him at the Dursleys in the beginning of this movie. He's actually with Ron and Hermione, and they're going to this big Quidditch event, and it's going to be awesome. Then all of a sudden, the mark of the Dark Lord comes up in the sky. It's a sign that the Dark Lord is coming back soon, very soon, and people need to start being prepared. So they go back to Hogwarts, and they find out that Hogwarts is hosting the Triwizard Tournament, which is basically this competition that has a series of tasks, as they would call them. I would call them more like tests or games, but they're calling them tasks. So it's a series of tasks, and you get two other schools coming in to compete, and one person from each school, three schools, is selected to compete. And yeah, that's basically what the plot of this one is. Until Harry Potter accidentally gets his name thrown into the Goblet of Fire. He didn't do it. He didn't know who did put his name in the Goblet of Fire. Now he is the fourth Triwizard, contestant. So, yeah. Let's talk about the Goblet of Fire. I love the Goblet of Fire. It's one of my favorite ones. The book, it was my favorite book for a while, and it was my favorite movie there for a minute until some later ones came along. But yes, this one is so much fun. Continuing with the third one, it's getting darker and darker as we go along. This one is the one where I say this one starts getting more for the adults. It's really not for kids anymore like the first two were. 3 kind of started off that way, but it still had some stuff for the kids in there, for the families to enjoy together. This is the one where it's about the adults, and Harry Potter's growing up, and everybody's growing up, and they're having their dance, and they're asking boys, the boys are asking the girls to the dance and stuff like that. We're gonna start getting into some teenager stuff here, so which is stuff that I really really liked, and I thought because the actors have done these movies together for so long at this point that they got good chemistry and it's all working perfectly. Like this series is flowing right through. Like I can't believe I'm saying this, but this series is very, very believable. You feel that, okay, maybe there is a school in a magical place like this. And throughout the movie, Harry is having these dreams about Tom Riddle's house, and having Tom Riddle, a.k.a. Voldemort, a.k.a. He Who Must Not Be Named, a.k.a. the Dark Wizard, is, still alive, but not quite himself, and he's gonna return at some point. So, yeah. I don't remember what I was gonna say. But yeah, Harry's struggling to deal with that. That stuff worked very well. Of course, we get a new Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher. Not because, the last one was a dick or anything. He just has some stuff that he needed to work out, and, it wasn't safe for him to be there anymore. He was gone for protection. The other two guys were gone because they were dicks. This guy is Mad-Eye Moody. Alistair Moody, ex-Auror. Yes. He is teaching Defense Against Dark Arts this year, and he's a very, very strange dude. And he's got this, like, magical eye patch thing, which is a really, really good effect, by the way. He's a great character. Again, back to kind of... you could compare him to Remus Lupin a little bit. He's a little mysterious. You don't know too much about him. You feel like he's going to be a good guy, but there are some moments where you feel like maybe this guy isn't so good. But you can tell that he's trying to help Harry, and then obviously you find out at the end of the movie why he was helping Harry along all this time. But anyway, yeah. So I was kind of worried about spoilers in the first few reviews. I think these from here on out, I'm going to talk about some spoiler stuff. Alright? Just because I want to kind of get through this. But Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire is one of my favorite ones. Uh, yeah, I'd put it in the I put Goblet of Fire in the top three for sure. So yeah, there's eight of these movies. I when I would rank them, I'd put it in the top three. So that's a good sign. But there is some spoiler stuff that I do want to talk about. So spoiler warning: you have been warned. Um, at the end of the movie, we see that Voldemort has come back. All right, he's got all the ingredients he needed for his little ritual to come back. He came back, and he has this big. Well, it's not really a big fight, but it's a nice start to. It's a nice preview of what the war between Voldemort and Harry Potter is going to be. It's awesome. It is definitely my favorite sequence in the movie by far. Um, so yeah, I really wanted to talk about that. And then Cedric Diggory, who I haven't mentioned in this review before. He's only in this one. He's played by Shovelface from the Twilight movies. Shovelface, a.k.a. Edward Cullen, Robert Pattinson. Yeah, this was before Twilight, though. And I will defend Robert Pattinson in this movie. I liked Robert Pattinson's character as Cedric Diggory in this movie. He didn't bother me. It was pretty much anything from Twilight on. Now I can't stand him, but in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, I like him. Alright? I do. Sue me. Shovelface is good in Harry Potter. But yeah, he's really good in the movie. He's kind of like one of the he's one of the contestants that's competing with Harry Potter, but he goes to Hogwarts with him. So there are moments where he tries to give him a little bit of a tip, and they're kind of looking out for each other in certain spots, but they're also competing against each other. At the end of the movie, he dies, and I'm not gonna lie, it sucked. Like I said, I read the books, I knew it was coming, but it's different when you're reading something on a page and you're actually seeing it with your eyes in a movie form. It's different. But yeah, Goblet of Fire, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, personally, I'm going to give a solid A. Yeah. Actually, no, I'm going to give it an A+. An A+. I love Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. And what do you guys think about Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire? Comment your thoughts down below and let me know. And in the comment section, don't be acting like a babbling, bubbling band of baboons. So, yeah. Well, see you later.